So today we're going to be talking about reflexive verbs. This can be found on page 80 of the blue Spanish 2 textbook, which looks like that. Pause there if you want to take notes. It also goes along with my PowerPoint I have here, and we will begin. To say that people do something to or for themselves, you're going to use reflexive verbs. So reflexive verbs are things that you do to yourself, like I bathe myself, I shower myself. For example, washing your hands, brushing your hair. These are examples of reflexive actions because the person doing the action is also receiving the action. Okay. Antes de una cita, me ducho y me arreglo el pelo. Before a date, I shower and I do my hair. You know a verb is reflexive because it ends in se. So if you notice when you were writing down all of your vocab words, the first 10 or so all end in se, and that's because they're all reflexive verbs. They're all things you can do to yourself. Reflexive pronouns, those are the things we're going to use to say who is receiving the action. Me, te, se, nos, and os. Each pronoun corresponds to a different subject. So for yo, we're going to have me. Tu has te. Él, ella, usted use se. Nosotros uses nos. Let me add vosotros, which uses os. And ellos, ellas, ustedes use se. So the bottom two down here share se. Once you've got your subject pronoun or your reflexive pronoun, all you have to do is add the present tense verb that you would like to say the person's doing. For example, me seco, I dry myself. Te secas, you dry yourself. Él, ella, usted se seca, it would be you formal dry yourself, or he dries himself, or she dries herself. We dry ourselves, nos secamos. And ellos, ustedes, se secan, they dry themselves, or y'all dry yourselves. So let's try it with ducharse. I want you to pause the video here, try it out right here, try ducharse, and come back to me. So all you're going to do in those blanks is put the present tense form of the verb because the subject, the reflexive pronouns are already written down for you. Okay, give it a shot and come back. Okay, this is what you should have come up with. Me ducho, te duchas, se ducha, nos duchamos, se duchan. Moving on. Some verbs have both a reflexive and non-reflexive form and usage. A verb is used in its non-reflexive form if the action is being done to someone else or something else. For example, a reflexive form would be me lavo el pelo todos los días. I wash my hair every day. But the non-reflexive form would be lavo el coche a menudo. I wash the car often. I'm not the car down here, right? I'm not washing myself. I'm washing my car here. So it's the non-reflexive form. So we left off me. That's the difference. Up here, me tells you that this action is happening to myself. When you use a reflexive verb with parts of the body or clothing, use a definite article. So, for example, ¿siempre te pintas las uñas? Do you always paint your nails? Or Felipe se pone los zapatos. Felipe puts on his shoes. We had to use a definite article being the word the, which would be el, la, los, or las, before the body part or clothing, because we're using a reflexive verb. You can put a reflexive pronoun before the conjugated verb, or you can attach them to the infinitive. For example, me voy a duchar versus voy a ducharme. Te tienes que vestir para la fiesta versus saying it this way. Tienes que, any idea? We're just going to plug te on the end of the infinitive form of the verb. Vestirte para la fiesta. You can put the reflexive pronouns before the conjugated verb, or you can attach, I don't know how to get rid of those, sorry. There we go. Or you can attach the, we just did this. Practiquemos. Go ahead and take a look at that paragraph. I believe it's here as well in Activity 8. And then fill in the blanks with the reflexive pronouns that would make sense. Pause it here and come back. Okay. Let me see my time. Number 1, we have dos hermanas preparan, so we should have se. Number 2, debemos refers to we, so we should have nos. Número 3, we have yo, so we should have me. Después, maquilló. Maquilló is, I'm putting makeup on, so I'm going to have me. And then me for 5. 6 is still about me. 7, te, te. 8 is about Elena, so we're going to have se. And 9 is about both of them, and we're referring to them as they, so we're going to use se. Activity 9. ¿Eres una persona lógica? Usa antes o después para escribir frases lógicas. So use the words before or after to write logical sentences. Let's see if I have the answers here for that. No? Okay. For example, in number 1, lavarse las manos, comer. I would say, this says to wash one's hands and the verb to eat. So I would have to say, I wash my hands before I eat. Me lavo las manos antes de comer. And you would continue that for numbers 1 through 6. Let me see what my time is, sorry. Okay. Number 2. Despertarse and levantarse. So to wake up and to get up. 2 different things. To wake up and then to physically get up out of the bed. So I would say, I wake up before I get up. Go ahead and write that down. And your answer would be, me despierto antes de me levanto. Number 3, vestirse and ponerse desodorante. So to get dressed and put on deodorant. I would say, me visto después de me pongo desodorante. I dress myself after I put deodorant on myself. Number 4, Acostarse and bañarse. Acostarse and bañarse. 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. I hope you can't hear that dog barking. But acostarse and bañarse. So before you go to bed, you're going to bathe, right? So you would say, me acuesto antes de, I'm sorry, después de me baño. I bathe, or I'm sorry, I go to bed after I bathe. Number 5, ducharse, vestirse. So to shower and then to get dressed. Go ahead and try 5. You would say, me ducho antes de me visto. I shower myself before I dress myself. And 6, cepillarse los dientes and comer. You would say let's say you've got to brush your teeth right after you eat for some reason. You would say, me cepillo los dientes después de comer, after I eat. I brush my teeth after I eat. All right, that's the end of that. That was reflexive verbs. If you need to look at the book, that is here on page 80. You can pause it there and read the notes that are in the book. Should all be the same. And good luck.